Being alone and not having friends is definitely looked down upon because in most people's heads it raises red flags about the person. They think that if the person doesn't have friends, then there is definitely something is wrong with them. But that's not necessarily always true because a lot of people who are pursuing something greater than them are usually spending a lot of time by themselves. But first, before they do that, before they have the courage to go after their goals on their own, they have to start to like their own company. And it's not always easy because if all your life, all you did was hanging out with people and distracting yourself with your phone, with video games, other people from yourself, from your own thoughts and from your own emotions, and you all of a sudden start to spend more time alone, it's not going to be easy because all of a sudden all those problems are going to resurface. You're going to have to face them. And it's not going to be easy, but it will be necessary because in the future, if you want to become great at something, you have to believe in yourself. Because the unfortunate truth about this world is nobody really cares about you the same way you care about yourself. If you really think about it, you're kind of just alone. Yes, people are going to be there to support you, are going to be there to help you with things, but they can't do anything for you. You have to be driven and ambitious towards the goals on your own. You have to take the initiative. But in order to take the right initiative, you have to have your mindset straight. You have to like your own mindset. Because if your mindset is talking shit about you, then you're not going to get anywhere with that. You need to face yourself, you need to become self aware of everything that's stopping you and blocking you from achieving your best potential, and then either get rid of it, accept it, or transform it into better qualities. As I understand, most of the people that walk around have had some sort of trauma when they were kids, right? So a lot of times, people's personalities are just their trauma responses and what they have learned to respond to certain situations. They're not actually their personalities. That's because that's just how they like to live now. It's comfortable. They learn their coping mechanisms that save them from certain situations. But the thing is, you're never really truly free when you are subconsciously driven by your trauma responses. You have to be self-aware. You have to understand why you do things, why you don't do things, why you like them, why you don't like them, why you hang out with certain people, why you keep getting in the same relationships, why you have certain hobbies, certain music. All those things have a meaning. They might not seem like they have a meaning, but they really do. You're drawn to everything for a reason. Your environment that you grew up in, your parents, your friends, everything has an impact on you and your mind. And they shape you. They shape you into a person you are today. But the power that self-awareness holds is that it lets you take control of yourself. You can take control back from the world. The world controls us. But if we don't let the world control us and we take back that control, we can control ourselves. Because a lot of times it's the easier way is always to follow the herd and do what's comfortable and do what's acceptable, you know what I'm saying? Because most people who do something different, people who are just out of ordinary, are looked down upon when they're not successful and only praised when they are successful because they have achieved something. They follow the same story. Oh, in the beginning nobody liked me, I had no friends, and I had no money, I had to start from the bottom, and now I'm up here. Everybody likes their story. But when people are during that in that process, when they are in that dirt, when they don't have friends, when they are miserable, when people are making fun of them, nobody cares about those people because nobody believes in them. People only care about you or what you can offer once you're already there. And now, I'm not saying that you should start to like a company for the sake of others. You should do it for the sake of yourself. Because if you like yourself, if you like what's in your head, your life is going to be much more peaceful, regardless of what others think of you. But the thing is, when you actually become happy with yourself, by yourself, that's when people are going to start to gravitate towards you. That's when people start to like you and dislike you, because you're going to become noticeable to everyone. Because you're going to be your authentic self.